Okay, we are back. Let's talk about two one of the nice nodes we have here is Hydra and Urkin. Now let's take both of them. Okay. So we have now Urkin have shape, but Hydra does not. Hydra is just the node. So we'll disable Urkin for now. Let me add advanced segments just for a second. So see, it's giving us this spiral shape, which is good for any case where you need something in the spiral or flower shape, which is uh, can be used best for. And if we go to Hydra and see the setting, we don't have many. Although that like it have transformations, which we will not we don't need to talk about. But the number, so it's self-explanatory. The number of um, instances you need on the circle and the radius, how big or small the radius you need to be, scale of the point, so this impact like whatever child node it will have, so we can control it using this. Let's make me it back. And then we have distribution is basically if we want more first and less later on, so it can, so this is like start and end, and we say okay we want less in the start and more later on, so that see, there are more gap, and then suddenly there are more on this side, so that from less to more on that side. Okay, so it's basically the distribution on there. So for some reason if you want to build gap inside there, you want to make it a bit weird. So inside we have in the other filter you have these waves and other different type of kind of, you can use them as noise basically. You pick, I pick this, and then you see it's bit random now. Okay, you can still edit it. It's all yours. You can still say okay, and I don't want to make it zero at any point, so I'll move it up and I'll move this up also. I don't want to make it zero at any point, so it should be go up and down, so we have gap. Okay, if you want, and you can right click and reset the filter if you want to come back. And then comes the second part, like the angle how you want it. It's same, you know, it's like it's local x-axis, y. Yeah, so let me make it more and you'll see it's okay. So the y and z like its own axis, which is not visible at the moment, so we'll just for now make them 0. And we come to our advanced segment, and we will turn on blades. We have blades, and blade width we can reduce so we know what is happening, and the radius of this will make it 0, so we have this. Let's make it, or maybe let's keep it and work on this graph. Let's load the, okay, good. So we have good shape. Okay, now let's come to Hydra, and you see we have, and you can turn on the angle, and if you turn on the other angle this will go other way. So if you want to make the spiral type of thing you can, and this is like the local axis, you know, thing. And if you add variation, slight variation in there, okay, so it will become like this. The y one we can turn off, right? So you have a flower shape basically. Now if you this could work as well, but if I bring the we'll look at flowers, we'll create them, and next bunch of flower shapes we'll try to create. So this is basically you can get a quick one with it. Okay. And if we see, I will say like we can get a ball which is just a sphere. Okay, So you can say okay radius, and then pivot. You can move it down, maybe make it a little bit more bigger. Okay, and and the transformation in the Z, you can make it smaller, like oval shape. Let's move it up again. Okay, so we have kind of a flower here. So this is basically the Hydra. You can do it, and I will disable this one. Let's unhide this. So you have a Urkin, and what Urkin does, it is basically point out all the sides. So if I show you, this is Urchin or Urkin, whatever, however it's spelled. So it's like a sphere with the pointy needles. It's like undersea porcupine, basically. So if I, for now, just put another very simple segment only. So you see, it create this. Okay. So now we have inherit ratio 50%. So we can make it full. So or to make it big basically, or small, is based on the thing. But if we come back to Urkin or Urchin, we have this in the sphere basically. This could be flower, this could be anything. And we have geometry. Again, you can increase the radius of it, small, big, and it's good that it's building on top of it. Everything is moving, and then we can also say okay we don't want anything, so it will just become center. So we can also still we can make it larger or smaller, but we can say okay we want to keep it. Now there are normals, which is okay. And before and next to it is something which I need to show you by it. I don't know, we have double sided. For now it doesn't matter because it's a sphere, right? And now we have profile. Profile is, if you look it from side, this is this profile. Okay, so you click and it give you this. So this is like, say it's the bottom, it's the top. So what you can do, you can you know make really interesting shape from it. And you say okay, yeah, this is something like that you want, you apply, and it becomes something like that. Let me increase the segments. I added control plus as a shortcut to add a plus, control plus minus to add and remove. Okay, you can have plus and minus as well. So you have this shape. You can change it as well. Like you might have some interesting buds or anything in there which could have this shape, but it's all up to you. For now, I will reset it. Now on the section is from the top. If you look it from the top, this is section, and in the section you can do this, and it will basically have a cut in there. So you you might need something like that. Okay, or you can make it re butterfly also. So become like that, and then you can play with the shape here as well. So if you just add, so, right. So yes, so this is basically we can have one. You can make different shape from this, and the pivot offset, as explained, you can push it up and down, and just meshing is simply. Now comes the distribution. Distribution is fun. Okay, so let me unhide this one again. Now make it small so we can see it. inherit also, make it 10. Okay, so now you see we have them going out like this atomic bomb under the sea, and it, so it look like nuclear shooting rays out of it. So first is the number, like how many you want. So you can have a number. The one thing I love about it, the distribution is so organic and natural, and I really like the distribution of it. I wish our branches would had the distribution like this. We just pump up the number and distribute it like this without anything. Okay, and then we have start and end. Start and end is like again the bottom to top, which is good. You say okay, I want just only want on the top, so it's become a mohawk. Okay, so this is start, and you can also, like I said, okay, start should be point 4 and end should be point 6, so you get everything in the center. Okay, let me make it point 5 and make it 1. Now you can still play with graphs and so on, and then there is density. Again, density is the same as we had the spacing in Hydra. So you can define if you want more density on the top or less density in the bottom. So you can define it. So soft and done again, it was like how the end and the last in is doesn't matter that much. Orthogonal is basically is for now is following the surface. If you turn it off, everything will shoot up, okay, from the point, which is again if for some cases we might need like for clustering for purpose, right? And then we have angle we can define. Okay, so now everything is moved by this angle. Imagine we say a 30-degree angle, but then you can control with the graph at the end, which is bottom. It should be 30, and but in the last we don't want it 30, we want to point up, or we moved it to minus, we want it 0. So you have basically a distribution. Now you can increase the thing and you basically got the same thing again. So 90-degree from there, and then but it's not everything is shooting normal from the surface. Is whatever the bottom is at 90 degrees, then slowly gradually, and you can add variation of 5 degrees, so it look bit organized. And then there is scale. Again, it's the scale of the point which you can control to scale the thing up and down. And again we have graph. While going top, they should be small or other way. Okay, so again scale shift, again the this is like something minimum should be, and that type of thing. And phi is the angle. Okay, so I will again come back to orthogonal. Okay, so orthogonal gonna hide the angle, which is good thing. Pi is the angle which is making it go or rotate around, so which is good. So if you make it 0, everything is in one row. So you turn on the angle, so you get this spiral type of thing. Huh? So you get this spiral, maybe you need it for some purpose. You get this spiral in here with this phi angle. So it was 138, which was really 138 point something. It was 138, it was 137.5. Okay. So yeah, so this is really, I think, the pi number or prime number to get really good thing. Okay. So now we have children distribution. We can see what it does. For now, I don't know what it does. So this is basic settings we have in this. Okay. So one thing is bugging me like this. It's while going top it is coming small. Okay, so we need to see how it is. So if I make inherit 100, but still there is some points which are small. Okay, that means like it automatically give you larger one here and the smaller one on top. There should be a way to control it here, automatically. So if imagine if I shift, if make it 100, scale is 1, this is 1, nothing, right? So yeah, so one thing how you can change that is by radius inherit by, you can make it user defined, so everything become 1. So when you put point 1, everything will be the same scale. Okay. And yep, so this is the one way you can do it, or to it. But if you want to scale it on the parent, you have the scale value. So you have to control it using this graph. You say, okay, this should be the smaller one going on the top. So this is how it should be. I don't know why it is doing automatically. So that was like one issue I have found this with. It have this automatic value which I didn't find how to control it from here, and there is no any value changed anywhere yet. And the second one is, this is good, but what I wanted is to have, half of it. So I tried playing with section. So I moved this here. Yeah, tried doing a bunch of stuff, so I can make half D basically. You see, so we have almost a half D and apply. And you see, it did not technically remove it. Okay, so it have all the things in there, but did not. But I wanted something like if we had profile not going all the angle, but something in there. I know we can, make it 0. Okay, let's me we'll reset this one. The one way we can do is we have 5. We can give it 180-degree random angle, or let's give it 90, 30. Yeah, but see, it's still not that what I want. So that I did not find how we can cut the sphere into half, basically, Woodkin into half. So that was like one, but it's not the end of the world. So now let's look. This is basically Urkin. So we make it 137.5, which I really like that it automatically hold the value, and we can, reset the filter in the start and end, and we can move the pivot. Uh, where did it go? We move the pivot down, so we can make it look like this. So it's really organic and good looking. So you can simply increase or decrease the number of. So look at this, right? So yeah, so this once we add variation and everything, it will look really good. So this is Hydra and Urkin. Next, we'll try to make a flower from it, uh, and we'll use these. Okay, so see you in the next one.